Okay, so I just filmed about 10 minutes of this video without my microphone on, so I'm gonna have to start all over again, which is just amazing. Welcome back to my channel. I am doing a review video today of the BECCA Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream, and I was sent this foundation from the team at Activeskin. They are an online store. I'm not sure if they have an actual storefront, but I know they're an online store that houses a bunch of different makeup brands that I really love. So you can get this foundation on their website at the moment, and it's actually on sale for $55, so you can save about $15, which is amazing. And this is all the color selections that you can choose from, which I think is really great. That's such a wide range of colors. But this isn't a sponsored video, but I just thought, since I got it in the mail and I never used a BECCA foundation before, that I definitely just wanted to try it out, and I thought might as well review it for you all. So I'm going to give this a try today, and I will tell you a few things about what the product kind of promises to achieve. It says, ideal for any skin type, this formula contains a balance of 21% pure pigment and 22% water, which work in synergy to completely conceal imperfections, redness, hyperpigmentation, and uneven texture in a weightless cream. It's free of paraben, sulfates, phthalates, I have no idea how to pronounce that word, alcohol, and fragrance. So it basically is saying it's going to be a full coverage product that feels lightweight, and it's going to cover up all your shit basically. I'm just going to jump right in, but I'm going to apply it with a sponge or a beauty blender, and also with one of these, just to see which one works better. Okay, now I've been wanting to film this video for so long, but I've been waiting for my skin to sort itself out because it's been quite a mess lately, so I've just been waiting to do that. So we're going to start off with one pump, and just from pumping it onto my hand, it does feel quite moussey, but not to the point where it's way too thick, because I find that a lot of the time with mousse formulas, it can seem just way too thick. So let's just see how we go. I sometimes find with mousse formulas that it can be easier applied with a brush, like a buffing brush, so I'm gonna try it with my sponge first, because that's usually what I use to apply foundation. So that was easily blended. It doesn't feel very heavy so far. I find that sometimes with foundations it can feel heavier later on in the day, once it's been on your skin for a while. Okay, so I just used a very light hand. I didn't use a whole heap. So far I like the coverage. I'm not sure if it's my color at the moment, but I'm in between tans at the moment, so that's understandable. I get some redness on my cheek area, and it's covered it up pretty well. Like I can still kind of see a bit of redness that you can't really tell on camera, so obviously it's not that much of a big deal. I might try it with my buffing brush. I haven't used my buffing brush in so long to apply foundation, but I think it actually works quite nicely with this. I just feel like buffing brushes are better suited for a moussey formula foundation. I might just do one more pump for good measure. I mean, I quite like it. It doesn't feel heavy at all so far. It's easy to blend out as far as I'm concerned. I feel like I don't need to continue blending this out, but actually I think it matches quite well, considering I'm in between tans. Okay, I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and I'll be back. Okay, so the rest of my makeup is done, and I'm impressed. Like, when I first put it on, like, it looked nice, and I was kind of skeptical on how the moussey kind of formula would go under powder and stuff, because usually I'm not a moussey formula kind of girl. Like, it just doesn't usually work for me and my skin. But with everything on now, like, I'm obsessed with this foundation, and I think it actually matches me quite well. What's going to happen now is I'm going to go and just go about my day. It's going to get a lot of wear today, and I'm going to come back at the end of the day and kind of give you an overall review on how it weared throughout the day. But so far I really love it. Yeah. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below. I don't know if it's just the camera, but I really like it. Damn, Becca, you got it going on, girl. All right, that's enough. We will be back momentarily with the final review. Oh my god, I look like a hot mess. Okay. Make sure my microphone's on. Oh, go. I have been out for about 5 or 6 hours now. I went and did a few things, and it's actually such a humid day, so I feel like that this foundation got a really good test. Honestly, I think it has worn really, really well. It has, I feel, maybe oxidized a tiny little bit, but I think you get that with most foundations, or at least the ones I have, I do get that a bit. It turned out to be a really good match for my in-between tan skin, if that makes sense, because my tan's faded a bit, so I feel like it's perfect for that. The good thing about this is I don't feel super greasy. I feel like lately my skin's been a lot more oily than usual. Keeping my skin matte, I feel like it did quite a good job, to be honest. It doesn't feel cakey. Maybe around my top lip it has gone the tiniest bit patchy because it has been quite a sweaty day, to be perfectly honest, so I feel like a lot of my foundation may have come off because of the sweat, but for the most part, like, my forehead has been quite sweaty and it's not really made a difference. Oh my god, what are my eyebrows doing? I feel like maybe in my chin crease here it got a little bit creasy. Around the forehead here it has maybe sunken a little bit into the fine lines, I guess you could say, but it's really not noticeable unless you're gonna be like this close to my face, as well as maybe just a little bit around the nose. At this point, if it was any given day, I would probably just put a bit of powder over just to touch up, and then you'd be good to go. In general, I feel like this foundation has held really well, especially considering today has been quite a humid day and I was out doing things all day. So in that sense, I feel like it's done a great job. It did say that it was going to be full coverage and still feel lightweight, and I feel like it has achieved that. I don't really feel like super cakey at all, and I don't feel like it's really heavy, but I still do feel like I know I'm wearing makeup, which I feel is normal. The color selection is really nice, and as I said, I'm obsessed with the packaging. I feel like it's so pretty. I mean, there's not really anything bad I can say about it, to be honest. I feel like we all know that BECCA is an amazing brand, so it's really, I've not really had any bad experiences with any BECCA products at all, really. I love their highlighters, and I really do like this foundation, and I'm definitely going to use it now. So I'm really, really impressed, and I'm so happy that I finally did this review, because this foundation has been sitting in my beauty desk for so long, and I've been waiting to do a first impressions review on it, and I'm so obsessed with it. I feel like it looks so good still. I want to know what you guys think. Definitely let me know if this is something that you use and if you've had a good or bad experience with it. So yes, I want to thank the team at Activeskin for sending this to me and a couple of other things that they sent to me. I am so, so, so appreciative, and I'm so glad I have this to use all the time now. It's such a good foundation, and you can get it on sale at the moment on the Activeskin website, which I'm going to link down below. Usually BECCA products are so expensive, but to get a really beautiful high-end foundation for $55 I think I saw on the website before. That is so good. And as I said earlier, this is not a sponsored post. I was just sent this out of the goodness of their hearts, and I just thought it would be fun to do a review on a foundation I hadn't used before, and I don't think I've even done a foundation review yet. So There's a first time for everything, and I'm glad that this was the first one I did. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say other than thank you so much for watching, and if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to see more super fun videos like this one, and leave me any suggestions for videos you'd like to see in the future. I'd love to get your input, so do that for sure. Other than that, I hope you're having a bloody brilliant day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Bye! From, I'm really gonna la 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 la. And I'm so glad that I finally have this that, to use. I just thought it would be done. I thought it would be fun to do a review. Can I just slow down? I need to chill.